Did you ever have one of those crazy arguments with your wife over something completely daft and trivial? Well, I did one day. We argued over something absolutely forgettable that began with an umbrella. So I went into another room and decided to try and make it up with her by writing this. The Umbrella Sonnet. I wanted to change an umbrella. You thought I was changing the world. No longer a viable fellow. You scolded and made me feel cold. My words had shattered your vision. The change had taken your trust to replace your new institution with objects that water will rust. Now that your project is broken, the brolly will not be unfurled. Please take back the cruelty spoken and see that my heart is not cold. Or now, in our unbroken silence, will you leave our parasol rolled? Soldier's Song by Robin Horsfall. On the desert road to Baghdad, did you care? When the ground began to shake, were you there? With the dead along the streets, little kids beneath old sheets, was there time between your meets? In your chair, did you care? Was it fair? I'm looking for a shadow, hoping for a drink, walking past an IED and trying not to think, fighting for a general 1,000 miles away, eating lousy rations while he tries to cut our pay. As I walked the Afghan plain, where were you? Every night between the rain was nothing new. In your nice warm bed at night, did you wake him with a fright? Did she make it all right and stroke your hair? Did you care? Did you care? Did you care? I'm looking for a shadow, hoping for a drink, walking past an IED and trying not to think, fighting for a general 1,000 miles away, eating lousy rations while he tries to cut our pay. When you lied and our wives cried, did you care? Leaving love and life behind made men weep. When our homes had broken hearts and our pain was off the charts, when you sent us faulty parts, were you there? Were you there? Were you there? I'm looking for a shadow, hoping for a drink, walking past an IED and trying not to think, fighting for a general 1,000 miles away, eating lousy rations while he tries to cut our pay. When my wife said welcome home, were you there? When she pushed me down the street a broken man, when my pension was delayed as my legs were being made, was it fair? Was it fair? Was it fair? I'm looking for a shadow, hoping for a drink, walking past an IED and trying not to think, fighting for a general 1,000 miles away, eating lousy rations while he tries to cut our pay. When the dreams come in the night, will you dare to share with me my wet and lonely shame? Will my medals help my slumber? Was I just an army number? Is it you we must remember? Don't you care? Don't you bloody dare, Tony Blair. I'm looking for a shadow, hoping for a drink, walking past an IED and trying not to think, fighting for a general 1,000 miles away, eating lousy rations while he tries to cut our pay. A New Wife by Robin Horsfall. I used to have a family. I used to have a wife. But when I met a glassy girl, she made me a new life. Her curves were smooth and firm and sleek. She held a taste of peat. She sat all night and kept me warm and soothed me into sleep. She had me after breakfast. She had me after brunch. And when I thought my work was done, she had me with my lunch. I used to have a family. I used to walk with preachers. But now at night, I sit alone with Highland grouse and teachers.